Have you ever wondered what truly happens inside your body when you eat something as simple as a banana? Today, we're going to follow the entire journey of that banana, from the moment it enters your stomach, through the twists and turns of your digestive system, all the way until every last nutrient is used and the final residue leaves your body. This is a complete, cinematic look inside the human digestive system, a journey that lasts only a few hours in real life, but one that powers your mind, your muscles, and every cell you have. The stomach, where everything begins. When the banana drops into your stomach, it lands in a pool of hot, acidic gastric juice. The stomach walls immediately come alive, squeezing in rhythmic waves. At first, the banana still looks familiar, soft, yellow, broken into pieces, but that changes quickly. The acid bubbles around the edges, eating into the surface. Pepsin, a powerful enzyme, begins breaking down proteins. The banana loses its shape, fading from vibrant yellow to a pale, softened color. Circular waves of peristalsis swirl the banana around like a biological mixer. Chunks fall apart, turning into mush. Hydrochloric acid mixes deeply into the mass, giving it a thick, smooth, almost creamy consistency. The stomach tightens again and again, folding, pressing, kneading, pushing the mixture down toward a small muscular doorway known as the pylorus. Only when the banana is perfectly blended does the pyloric sphincter open a narrow slit. And for the first time, a thin stream of banana flows into the duodenum. The rest waits inside, being softened and ground again until it's smooth enough to move on. The duodenum, a flood of enzymes says. The banana enters the duodenum. It meets bile from the gallbladder, a golden liquid that brightens the mixture and begins breaking fat droplets apart. Moments later, the pancreas releases a stream of clear enzymes, lactase, amylase, protease, each one designed to dismantle food on a microscopic level. The banana mixture forms swirling currents, almost like a whirlpool. What was once solid is now a fully liquid chyme, warm, bright, and completely transformed. Gentle contractions push it deeper into the small intestine. The small intestine, the real magic of ABSO, Erpatio. The small intestine is the true powerhouse of digestion. Its walls are lined with millions of villi, tiny, finger-like structures that rise and fall like a living carpet. As the banana chyme flows past, glucose begins to break free. The molecules sparkle like little white stars as they rise toward the intestinal lining. Microvilli, even smaller hairs on each villus, pull the nutrients in. Capillaries beneath the surface glow softly as glucose enters the bloodstream. Vitamin B6, potassium, and other minerals are absorbed just as quickly. These nutrients rush into the portal vein and head straight to the liver, where they will be transformed into usable energy. Meanwhile, the remaining liquid flows forward in gentle waves. The villi sway with each contraction, absorbing the last traces of nutrients. What's left now is mostly fiber, the parts the human body cannot break down. The fiber drifts onward, entering the final portion of the small intestine before passing through the ileocecal valve. The large intestine, the finishing stage ether. Moment the banana residue enters the large intestine, everything changes. Here, the job is no longer digestion.
The
but recovery, pulling water out of the mixture. The walls of the colon absorb water aggressively. What was liquid begins to thicken. Microbial life, trillions of bacteria surround the fibers and begin fermenting them. Tiny gas bubbles appear. New vitamins, like vitamin K, are created by these microbes and absorbed into the bloodstream. Slowly, the banana residue moves upward through the ascending colon, across the transverse colon, and down the descending colon. Each step becomes more solid, more compact, more structured. By the time it reaches the sigmoid colon, the residue is firm, stable, and shaped by the curves of the intestine. Finally, it settles into the rectum. The internal anal sphincter holds it in place. The large intestine performs one last contraction, and its work is done. The liver nutrient processing ceased while the colon finishes its job. The nutrients absorbed earlier are busy inside the liver. Glucose molecules travel through tiny hepatic sinusoids. Hepatocytes' liver cells take what they need, storing some as glycogen and releasing the rest into the bloodstream. Vitamin B6 and minerals are distributed to tissues across the body. Energy flows outward, powering your brain, your muscles. Your thoughts, a simple banana, becomes fuel for life. The system returns to oyster bark in the digestive tract. The small intestine begins to empty. Only a thin film of fluid remains. The stomach relaxes fully, its walls softening, waiting quietly for the next meal. The digestive organs settle into a calm, steady rhythm. Then the camera zooms out. You see the entire system: mouth, esophagus, stomach, small intestine, colon, rectum glowing softly as if lit from within. A complete, harmonious machine, working together in perfect coordination. This is the end of the banana's journey. Every useful molecule has been transformed into energy, nutrients, and vitality. Every remaining piece has passed through the system and is ready to leave the body. A journey that started with a bite and ended with a miracle of biology.